Well, the day of reckoning has arrived. England start out in the World Cup this evening, and well, all eyes will be on the England-Italy game. So I suppose that's where my Blahzil blog should go today. It's been a game that I've been waiting for a long time. I think most England fans have been pretty realistic with the World Cup tournament this time around. Not great expectations. That's been much talked about, but I think and sense that the closer the tournament gets, the more we're starting to probably hope more than believe, but that England can do quite well. And of course the opening game often sets the tone, although often opening games are pretty cautious affairs, and I suspect this one might just be that. I'd love to see Roy release our young guns and play a little bit gung-ho. You've always got to be sensible, obviously, and it's easy for me to say if I were in charge I'd pick all the young players and Sterling, but when you're not in charge it's easy to say that, but when you are it's different. Obviously you've got to approach the game tactically in a manner that gives you the best chance of getting a result, and Roy's a wily old fox, and it seems he's going to go along the lines with the goalkeeper and back four picks itself. We all know what that's going to be. And then beyond that, it looks like he's going to play two players just in front of the back four, sort of holding midfield players. Three midfield players, with Rooney being perhaps the central one, and or even Welbeck if he wants Welbeck to pick up Pirlo, because Pirlo's a great threat, of course, and Welbeck is probably quite good. He suits that role because he's very good at getting back and winning the ball, whereas Rooney he's a little bit less disciplined. So it'll be interesting to see which player plays in which position, and Sturridge probably up top. The danger sometimes with 4-2-3-1 is if you don't play it properly, it can easily go into the old 4-4-2. If you two forward-thinking midfield players drop back a little bit too much, and your striker, or the player playing in the number 10 position, maybe doesn't get back into the midfield enough, it can easily be a 4-4-2, and then you can get done between the lines. So England have got to be wary of that, but they must try and stop Pirlo. 2 years ago they failed to do that. Nobody really got close enough to him. He pretty much ran affairs, and England can't afford that to happen again, especially in what could be quite difficult conditions in Manaus. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's, playing in hot conditions is not too bad if it's in the evening, which this game is. It's when the sun's beating down. I remember in Mexico it was 42 degrees centigrade. We played at midday on 2 occasions, and once at 4 o'clock in the group games, and it was, to be honest, unplayable. But this won't be that bad. There's reports about the pitch, but who knows, that might actually favour England more than Italy, because by and large they'll keep the ball better than England under normal circumstances. So, and the Italians, you'd be interested to see how they line up as well. They can play with 4 at the back, and sometimes they play 3 and with pushing the wing backs forward. So I suspect they won't start with 3 at the back, and I suspect they'll play in a similar manner to they did 2 years ago, and rely on Balotelli perhaps to finish the chances that he missed on that occasion. But it'll be a tight affair, I'm sure it will. I think it might end up being a draw. I'd love to see England get off to a winning start and fill us with hope, but we'll see.